Let's talk about one of the biggest challenges when it comes to starting a business from scratch: financing. Whether you're launching a new restaurant, opening a hair salon, or starting any other small business, you're going to need capital to get off the ground. But don't worry, because there are plenty of options available to help you fund your entrepreneurial dreams. Now, if you're ready, let's begin. So where do we begin? Well, let's start by exploring some of the most common sources of financing for small businesses. Personal savings. This is often the first place entrepreneurs look when funding their businesses. Using your own savings to finance your business gives you complete control and avoids the need to repay any debts. However, it also means taking on personal risk. So be sure to carefully assess your financial situation before dipping into your savings. Friends and family. Another common source of funding is friends and family. These are people who know and trust you and may be willing to invest in your business or provide a loan. Just be sure to approach these relationships with caution and professionalism, and be clear about the terms of any agreements to avoid any potential conflicts down the road. Loans. There are several types of loans available to small business owners, including traditional bank loans, small business administration loans, and alternative lending options such as online lenders or peer-to-peer lending platforms. Each type of loan has its own eligibility requirements, interest rates, and repayment terms. So be sure to shop around and compare your options before making a decision. Investors. If you're looking to raise larger amounts of capital, you may need to consider seeking investment from venture capitalists, angel investors, or crowdfunding platforms. These investors provide funding in exchange for equity or a stake in your business. Just be prepared to give up some degree of control, or maybe a lot. And be sure to carefully vet potential investors to ensure they align with your vision and values. Grants and contests. There are also various grants, competitions, and incentives available to small business owners, particularly those in certain industry or demographic groups. These can provide non-dilutive funding that doesn't require repayment, making them an attractive option for entrepreneurs looking to minimize debt. Now, how do you decide which financing option is right for you? Well, it depends on a variety of factors, including the amount of capital you need, your credit worthiness, your risk tolerance, and your long-term goals for your business. It's important to carefully weigh the pros and the cons of each option and choose the one that best aligns with your needs and circumstances. Once you've chosen a financing option, it's time to put together a solid financial plan. This includes creating a detailed budget and cash flow forecast, outlining your expected expenses and revenue projections, and demonstrating how you'll use the funds to grow your business. A well thought out financial plan not only helps you secure financing, but also serves as a roadmap for managing your finances and achieving your business goals. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but Randy, what if I can't get traditional financing? Does that mean I can't start my business? Not at all. While traditional financing options may be out of reach for some entrepreneurs, there are plenty of alternative ways to fund your business. For example, one option is to explore crowdfunding platforms such as Kickstarter or Indiegogo, where you can raise funds from a large number of people in exchange for rewards or pre-orders of your product or service. Crowdfunding can be a great way to validate your business idea and generate buzz before you launch. Another option you could consider is bootstrapping. starting and growing your business with minimal outside investment and relying on revenue generated from sales to fuel growth. This approach requires discipline and resourcefulness, but it can also give you greater control and flexibility over your business. We're going to go off on a slight tangent here. Now let's take a closer look at bootstrapping, a term that might sound like something out of the Wild West movies, but in the world of entrepreneurship, it's a powerful strategy for building a business from the ground up without relying on external funding. Bootstrapping is all about resourcefulness, creativity, and making the most of what you have. It's about starting small, staying lean, and growing your business organically over time. While bootstrapping may not be the fastest or easiest path of success, it offers several advantages for entrepreneurs who are willing to roll up their sleeves and do the work. Control. One of the biggest advantages of bootstrapping is that it allows you to maintain full control over your business. Without outside investors calling the shots, you have the freedom to make decisions based on what's best for your business and your vision. Flexibility. Bootstrapping gives you the flexibility to adapt and pivot as needed without having to answer to investors or adhere to strict timelines. This can be especially valuable in the early stages of your business when you're still figuring out your product market fit and refining your business model. Focus on profitability. When you're bootstrapping, every dollar counts. This means you'll be hyper-focused on generating revenue and achieving profitability from day one. By prioritizing revenue generation over growth at all costs, you'll build a stronger, more sustainable business in the long run. So what does bootstrapping actually look like in practice? Well, it means starting small and being frugal with your resources. It means wearing multiple hats and being willing to roll up your sleeves to do whatever it takes to move your business forward. Here are some key strategies for bootstrapping your business. Start small. Instead of trying to launch a full-scale operation from day one, start with minimum viable product or a simple prototype that allows you to test your idea and gather feedback from customers. Focus on solving specific problems or addressing a specific need and expand from there as your business grows. Keep overhead low. When you're bootstrapping, every penny counts. Look for ways to minimize your expenses and keep your overhead low. This might mean working from home, using free or low-cost software tools, or bartering for goods and services instead of paying cash. Generate revenue early. Instead of waiting for a big investment to fund your business, focus on generating revenue from day one. This might mean offering services on a freelance basis, pre-selling your products before they're fully developed, or finding creative ways to monetize your expertise. Reinvest profits. As your business starts to generate revenue, resist the temptation to pocket the profits and splurge on luxuries. Instead, reinvest those profits back into your business to fuel growth and expansion. This might mean investing in marketing and advertising, hiring additional help, or upgrading your equipment and infrastructure. Prioritize customer relationships. When you're bootstrapping, your customers are your lifeline. Focus on building strong relationships with your customers and delivering exceptional value to keep them coming back for more. Happy customers not only become repeat buyers, but also serve as brand ambassadors who help spread the word about your business. Stay agile. In the fast-paced world of entrepreneurship, agility is key. Stay open to feedback. Be willing to pivot when necessary, and embrace change as an opportunity for growth. By staying nimble and adaptable, you'll be better equipped to navigate the ups and downs of the startup journey. All right, folks, that wraps up our discussion on financing your business. Remember, there are plenty of options available to help you fund your entrepreneurial dreams. Whether you're starting with your own savings, seeking investments from friends and family, or exploring alternative financing options. The key is to be strategic, resourceful, and above all, persistent in pursuing your goals. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell to be notified of new videos as they come out. And in the next video, we will cover setting up operations. So please join me. Until then, have a good day.